What to bring. So it's super important that you are prepared for this trip. You're coming to the jungle. We're coming into the humid area. So it's very hot, humid, it can rain. You need to prepare for all this weather that we have over there. So what we like to bring, we as you know, we're going to nature. So you will probably need a lot of mosquito repellent. This is an outdoor tour. So you are very likely that you'll encounter mosquitoes. Sunscreen, we're in a sunny place, it's gonna be hot. If you are sensitive, with the sun, bring a little cover up so you're not too exposed because we'll be walking through different construction sites. So you want to make sure you're prepared for that. Always bring a hat, either a small one or a big one. That way you're protected from, being too hot. And that also helps, to just not only protect your face from the sun, but also the heat that will be, depending on the day, that will be hitting you. Um, the bathing suit always necessary as everywhere we go because we're in a beach town and a beach coast. So we'll be able to go and stop in beach clubs or in pools. You'll see, some of the breaks in between that we'll have during the tours will include some of that. The cover up, if in case you're wet and you want to change, that way you're always protected, and or you don't get your seat wet when you're back in the van. So bring extra clothes as well. Comfy shoes, closed toe shoes is very important because we'll have tours that we walk through literally construction. So if you have open toe shoes, you might hit something, you might get scratched. There is literally debris on the floor. We're going to a construction site. You in some cases will be given a helmet to go through that, and sometimes we see it from the outside. You don't have to get in anywhere that you're feeling uncomfortable, but we prepare everybody like, let's do closed shoes because you want to make sure you're protected and we don't have any accidents. You don't get caught with anything that is on the floor, and also the nails that can also be in the floor that we don't know about. So, we have to adjust to that scenario. Always bring a change of clothes, as I mentioned, because not only you might be wet from the beach and the pool, you might get wet with the rain. We expect rain here and there. It's not like it's always dry and nice and sunny. Sometimes we have beautiful tours and it's always sunny, but sometimes we have some rain as well because we're in the jungle. So the jungle, we have to prepare for everything. I will bring a refillable water bottle. We'll have water also in the van, but if you have a refillable water bottle, we'll be stopping in some stations to fill those up. We avoid trying to waste too much plastic, but we'll have also, individual bottle waters available in the van, so you don't have to buy more, and or we can fill the one that you have. Portable chargers are super important if you're creating content because you'll be recording, you'll be taking pictures probably, and you might run out of power. There might be one or two cables in the van, but that might not be enough for everybody that is attending. So yeah, bring your portable charger because that way you always have your phone with you and you have no issues running out of, not being able to use your phone. Raincoats and umbrellas. I think that's super important because either you bring one, you buy one in case it rains. We always check the weather, but sometimes we get showers out of nowhere, and that might not be in the weather forecast. So we always prepare just in case. And feel free to bring snacks, anything that you might need to eat before or during the trip, just so you have something in the bag in case we have long tours and then we don't have time to go for lunch at a specific time. Of course, a light jacket in case you get a little chilly. Sometimes it can be as chilly as 70s, 60s. So it's not super cold at all, but a cold day will be in the 70s. A hot day will be in the 90s. So just keep an eye on that. And if you're in the air-conditioned van, you might get a little cold, especially if you're being on the water and you're wet. So make sure you have a light jacket. Sunglasses, of course, a must-have. Otherwise, you're going to be squinting in your eyes. So sunglasses are a must because we'll be in a very sunny place, at least during the day. And that way you're comfortable and you're not hiding under the trees. But of course, that's kind of, I will say common sense, but some people forget their sunglasses. So you can always buy them in Playa del Carmen. There's a lot of shops there. Something I want to add is that you can leave things in the van. So we might have one or two vans. You can leave your backpack there. It's going to be safe. It's going to be with the driver. We lock everything in as we go to different locations, so you don't have to carry everything at all time. But you can leave it in the van and just carry a light purse or your important stuff. Just keep it safe with you, and you can walk around with that. Or a little backpack. Plus, you can bring an extra bag that you leave in the van with your clothes, extra shoes, sandals, just in case you need that.